True or false? Let's see how you do. By the title of this video, you know that this question revolves around shorting. Perhaps you know the answer to this, but first I want to show a YouTube comment that I got, and this person proposes a certain situation. And like I said, true or false? If you're answering false, why is this false? What is the actual answer? Let's get to the comment. Alexander says, had to dislike this video as soon as he said the maximum reward for a short is 100%. That's not true at all. If a stock goes from 5 cents to 1 cent, well, that's a 500% return if you're short. Moreover, the stock could go even lower than 0.01 without hitting zero. Also, brokerages don't allow shorting of penny stocks anyways, so it's moot. Last part there, okay, good job, Alexander. You got that. But the first part here, did he get that? When you go short, his premise, 5 cents down to 1 cent, is more than a 100% move. Is that true or not? If you said, well, yeah, that's right, because from 5 to 4 is 100, and then from there to 4 to 3 is another 100. No, that would be wrong. The best you can do on a short-sided trade is 99.9% because you can't cover at zero, or cover meaning you can't buy back at zero. If you're not sure what shorting is, shorting just means profiting from price movements that go down. And stop and think about it. If you buy a car and then that car becomes worthless, what would you go and tell somebody? I lost 117% of that car. No, you would say, I lost 100% value of that car. I mean, it literally went to zero. It's worth nothing now. So, no, Alexander, I don't mean to be cruel, but you're running around, kind of running your mouth. So running around and running your mouth about things that aren't true at all. Do you see the irony here? He gets up there and says all this, and then, that's not true, and he has to just throw in there at all. But that's the risk of, I don't want to say necessarily free education, because I see some things out there that could, I understand where he's coming from, but at the same time, no, that's kind of basic math. And maybe you have paid for something and somehow this person led you to believe that, I don't know where you're getting this from, but it is not true. And I realize I'm just saying it's not true. So down below, whether you're watching this on YouTube, then in the description box, or if you're watching it at the site, just down below the video, I do another one of these videos where somebody else calls me out, kind of like this person does, and really lectures me on the math and how shorting works. But then I go and do the exact math and I throw up their trade that they're saying, and I do the math and run through it all, and you'll see it's not anything above 100%. But I'm not going to get into all of that. Like I said, you can just watch that video below. My point here is be very, very careful about who you're listening to out there, what you're listening to, your understanding. I get it. The internet offers lots of free information. But sometimes that free information is, I'm not saying it's intentional. Who knows? Maybe all this person did was misinterpret the information. I don't know. But the point being, be a little bit more careful before you start running around, I guess in this case, disliking videos because you're so certain of something, but you're actually wrong. And that's the main learning point here is just be careful. And I'm talking to myself too right now, not necessarily for trading, but just life in general. You always got to be careful, because just because you're very, very confident of something, just because you're very, very certain of something, if you're new, then you still don't quite know. Is that actually how it is? Because here, this person is very clearly new. There's no doubt about that. But yet they're so confident. They're so confident that you can make more than 100% in a short, which, like I said, is not true. So always be aware of that in your trading, especially if you're newer. Just because you're confident in something doesn't make it true. And just for me, like I said, talking to myself in real life, just because I may be confident in something doesn't necessarily mean that's either true. So you need to dig a little bit deeper. You need to, kind of look at things from all angles. So just keep that in mind out there. But again, as far as true and false goes, yeah, you can't make more than 100%.
If you are out there trading alone currently and maybe are in the market looking for a community to join to assist you in your trading or to just help you, give you another set of eyeballs, then I do have a private trading community where you can trade alongside me and other experienced traders. So what you see popping up on the screen right now is both an information link. So if you click on the inner circle one, that is going to take you to the page where I explain all the details of what exactly come with the community, both the chat room and the newsletter. And then the other image that has popped up is a behind the scenes tour where you can see exactly what is going to be contained within the community. I take you through, like I said, a behind the scenes tour of everything, and that way you'll know precisely what you are getting when you join. So definitely check that stuff out if you are interested and thinking about wanting to join a community, and let me know if you have any questions.